Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about the Salomon XA Pro 3D V8. This is a really popular low-top, non-waterproof trail runner that can also double as a lightweight hiker. If you're new to the channel, my name's Roxy, and I'm part of the Adventure Junkies team. We help people like you choose the right gear to get outdoors. If you want to learn more, go ahead and visit the website at adventurejunkies.com. Now for what you really came for. The Salomon XA Pro 3D V8. The Salomon XA Pro 3D V8 retails for $130 and they are available, that's US dollars, and they're available in all the normal sizes, 5 through 12. They are not available in a wide version. This is what you get. In terms of weight, the Salomons are kind of on the heavier side. Let's actually give them away right now. So this is a size 9. I wear a size 9. I ordered a size 9 and they fit really well. So true to sizing. This is 331 grams, which is 11 ounces, 11.68 ounces. So that's for one. Let's put 2 on here. So 23 ounces for the pair, and that is 654 grams for the pair. So every size is going to have a different weight. I would call these a medium weight. They don't feel that heavy on your foot. Maybe after a really long time wearing them, you'll notice them, but nothing like a hiking boot or something that is really bulky. These have a nice lighter feel. You're not going to notice them when you're wearing them. So this is a non-waterproof shoe. It's not going to offer much protection from the water. You can actually see the sun coming in through the mesh. The mesh doesn't actually start until I'd give this 1.5 inches up and then further up over here. So you are going to have somewhat like puddle protection as you're walking. But if it is a downpour or you just submerge your foot, your sock is going to be very wet and your foot's going to be wet. The mesh is helpful with drying out though. So if you do get wet, hopefully the airflow will help with drying your sock faster than if it were more of a booty style shoe. So this is a synthetic 3D mesh and mostly welds happening throughout this shoe. Welds is what it's called when it's not stitching, and that helps with durability and keeping the weight of the shoe down. There is some stitching along the decals here, details, and along the lacing system, and that's pretty normal to see. The toe box is protected by a rubber toe cap, so that's going to help you out when you are hitting rocks or anything. If you're doing a trail with a little bit of scrambling, that's going to be some nice protection. It comes up and over the toe area. Looking at this lacing system, it's kind of an interesting lacing system. One starts over here by your big toe and crosses over, and the other is hooked just above your big toe. So at the top, it's a normal pull, and it does end up cinching more than when it's the normal lacing system. And it's nice that it pulls this over a little bit. It gives it more of like a hugging feeling. I am really starting to like this Salomon lacing system. It's fast. You end up being able to just like put on your shoes and go. There's no fumbling with laces. It won't come untied because it does have this little tucking area. The only thing I don't like is once you tuck both the toggle and the rubber pull, it becomes a little bulky under there. So you're wearing it and it's just like, I guess, aesthetics. It's not going to affect anything about how you wear the shoe, but it just gets bulky under the tongue there. And this is a totally ungusseted tongue, which means it is not at all connected. This doesn't end up being a problem with this because you are tucking the laces in, and that sort of acts as a way to keep the tongue. So I didn't really have problems with the tongue shifting from side to side while I was hiking or walking because all of it's tucked in there and it sort of keeps it as a safeguard to keep it in place. I usually like half gusseted or fully gusseted tongues. This is sort of an exception to that, and it helps with the breathability of the shoe. You've got mesh here, and then that goes through. The mesh under the laces is also helpful to stop getting rocks and gravel and sand inside there in the shoe, and that is also something that the gusseted tongue helps with. So they have thought of fixes without having the gussets there, so it is sort of a nice compromise. So let's go ahead and move to the outsole of the Salomon. This is an all-terrain contra grip rubber. It is pretty grippy. I found it to be pretty reliable on many different surfaces. The Lugs are not that intense here. This is more of like a crossover. You're not going to have a lot of grab onto loose surfaces, but it is nice because it sort of gives it like a smoother ride as you're light hiking, fast hiking, or even doing a trail run with these on. The midsole is a compression molded EVA midsole. I found it to be medium supportive. It didn't have a lot of bounce back, but I could still feel it under there. I wasn't feeling the ground right below my feet. Everything about this shoe so far is like medium. Medium supportive, medium grippy, medium width. Overall, super comfortable shoe. Really from putting it on right at the beginning. Not a big break-in period for these, especially because there's mostly synthetic material. So if you put it on and it's comfy, it's probably going to stay comfy for a while. Not many hot spots. Let me go ahead and pull out this insole for you. It's Ortholite. It is Salomon's normal insole. Really not much to it, but nice that you can put your own insoles in there if you want. Just a little bit of foam here and a little bit of heel cup. So I got a little bit into the fit and comfort. Once again, this is my opinion of me wearing the shoe for many miles, so take all of this with a grain of salt. If you have other opinions, please leave them below. If I said something wrong or incorrect information, or you just disagree, I would love to hear in the comments. It helps out me, it helps out other hikers watching this video. So go ahead and just leave a comment and let me know if you disagree or agree or hate the shoes or love the shoes or whatever. We would love to hear from you. So fit-wise, I did say that these soles are pretty grippy. I found them, they use a wet traction grip and it worked really well. So pretty reliable on most surfaces. Anything that's like super loose or uphill, like steep uphill loose, you're gonna have a little bit of a problem with grip just because these lugs are kind of smaller than other hiking shoes that we have reviewed. These are super breathable shoes. They are not hot when you put them on. The mesh really helps with that. You can see the sun coming through, so you really do know that air is traveling in and out. They are pretty stable. I wouldn't get a huge backpack with these. I did have some heel lift, so that can affect the stability and just your comfortableness while wearing it. It doesn't like feel like it's super on your foot, just on the heel. Otherwise, nice hugging. This lace system helped to hug it in at the front. If you are a fan of a wide toe box, this is not really it. I do like wide toe boxes. I put my foot in. Nothing was pushing on it, but I didn't have a lot of space. If I were going to do 15 to 20 miles in a day, I think I would be uncomfortable after, I don't know, 8 or 9 miles just because your feet expand. And that is why sometimes people prefer wider shoes to begin with to allow for that expansion. Medium amount of cushioning, we talked about that. It is there, but it's not like in your face. So pretty comfy amount, not going to affect your stride or anything. The lacing system, we chatted about that. I'm a fan. The only issue is this like tuck thing that can be a little clunky the first few times you use it, and then it's just like big on your shoe once you have it tucked in there. Otherwise, I like that everything is squared away. There's no tripping over your laces. Overall, I'm a fan of the system. Overall construction and durability seems to be on par with what we've come to expect from Salomon, and so far this pair has held up really well. After reading a ton of online reviews though, it does seem like there could be some issues with longevity of these shoes. I do think these could be like a daily wear. Like you could just have these as the shoe that you throw on to go to the grocery store or whatever, but they can also work as light hikers and trail runners. So that could contribute to the wear factor of these, is that people are just wearing them daily in and out, unlike other hiking shoes where you'd only wear them for a hike or a quick run. So I'd say durability and construction, overall high quality, and also probably good that people want to wear them so often. They are comfy shoes. Just a quick note before we finish up today, if you're enjoying this video, please like and share so more people like you can find it. All right, so just to wrap things up here, who is this shoe for? I think this is a really great shoe for fast hikers. It is not exceptionally lightweight, but it does a lot of things really well. So you're going to have just a solid shoe with you that's going to get you from A to B. And it also doubles as a trail runner. I really enjoy the lacing system. It looks a little funky, but once you get used to it, it's a really nice system. It keeps everything compact and closed in there. I do like the amount of support. It's a medium support shoe. And while I am more on the barefoot side of shoes, I found this to be really comfortable, and I would wear it just daily, like around to do my errands, and then I would also be able to hop on a trail with it. So I like that it's super versatile. Otherwise, I really enjoy the breathability, and just it's like an overall solid shoe. I would not go backpacking with this shoe. I think if you really wanted some weight-bearing shoes, you're going to want to get higher top shoes. These low tops are great, but there's zero ankle stability, and once you load them with weight, they become a little torsion wobbly, so side to side or rotating. So not super stable once they're loaded with weight. What I don't like about these shoes is they had a little bit of heel slip, so I didn't feel super secure down in there with my heel, so that also contributes to not wanting to backpack with them. But for just a light hiker or light trail runner, they were really wonderful. Once again, if you enjoyed this review, please make sure to like and share it so more people like you can find it. And if you decide that these Salomon's XA Pro 3Ds are for you, then go ahead and check the links below. Just note they are affiliate links, so we will get a small commission for those sales at no price to you, and it'll just help us keep making these videos. So please go ahead and check out those links. And if you want some reviews of other shoes, go ahead and check out all of these links. We've done many reviews of other women's shoes, so you can compare a whole bunch of them and see our thoughts. That's it. See you next time. Happy hiking.